What's good, y'all? It's your boy Neva She coming back with another episode of Top 5 Friday. I know it's been a long time since I came on here and started doing all of my recordings and everything, and I haven't dropped the Top 5 Friday in a long time. You know, schedule's been busy, transitioning and everything like that. So I'm coming back with a new episode of Top 5 Friday. I'm glad everybody is still tuning in. I just hit 200 subscribers and I'm trying to go on to the next tier. Hopefully you guys still be here when I hit 300 subscribers and so on and so on. But everybody, this Top 5 Friday, of course, next week is Thanksgiving. And I didn't want to drop this next Thursday or Friday because everybody need to be with their families and enjoy being off. So I'm going to drop it today of my favorite dishes at Thanksgiving. Now, everybody, we got Halloween and everything like that. And most people, they want to just leave and go straight from Halloween to Christmas. But today, we're going to stop right in the middle, right there at Thanksgiving. And we're going to talk about some dishes that we are served at Thanksgiving. Now, a lot of the stuff ain't going to be on there that you think is going to be on there. A lot of the stuff, some of the stuff you might think is on there, but some of the things that you would think was on there are not on there. But hey, y'all just want to hear my list, so I'm going to give y'all my list. Starting out at number 5. My number 5 favorite dish is dressing. Love dressing. Dressing, cranberry sauce. A lot of people don't like cranberry sauce. I like the dressing and cranberry sauce and the chicken and dressing or turkey and dressing, whichever one, or just regular. It doesn't matter to me. Stuffing, don't do that. Nah, we ain't doing that. But dressing, I love it. I always did love it. Still eat it to this day. So my number 5, I'm going with dressing. Now, moving on to number 4. My number 4 favorite, and this might be high on some people's list. This might not even be on anybody's list. But when I was eating this thing, ham. I used to always love ham more than turkey on Thanksgiving. The cured ham, the honey ham and everything, honey baked ham and everything like that. It was great. It tasted great. Everything was good about it. I loved ham when I used to eat it. It's been a while, been about 4 years since I had some, but when I did have it on Thanksgiving, it was great. Now I'm on more so the turkey side, so I understand the fried turkey is what it is now. I love it. But right there, that ham was legit. So my number 4 was ham. All right. Now let's move on to number 3. My number 3 favorite is boom, boom, boom. Cornbread. Gotta love cornbread. Come on now. On the plate, the cornbread is essential. Just like these workers out here, it is essential. So I love the cornbread. Gotta love the cornbread. Now, Jiffy, hot water cornbread, don't put the cornbread in there. I'm going to eat it. I love the cornbread. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm gonna get some sweet Hawaiian rolls as well too. I'm always gonna get it. But that hot water cornbread on one of those plates, I mean, that's just something you can't beat right there. That's just something you can't beat. So my number 3 is cornbread with the butter on it. Just All right. Oh, flashbacks. All right. Let's move on to number 2. My number 2 favorite dish is and I included a dessert, caramel cake. Whew. Ooh, man, I love caramel cake. The sweetness, I love it. I always look forward to caramel cake. I love being back in Memphis, and my aunt, she made it all the time for me, and I loved it. Put some vanilla ice cream on it. It was great, and I'm always looking for one of those during Thanksgiving time. That's just one of my favorite desserts of all time. I'm a cake person. So for that being said, I got to love, and I still love caramel cake, and I can have it at any time, but I especially love it on Thanksgiving. Now, just to recap before I get to my number 1, my number 5 was dressing, chicken dressing, turkey dressing, whichever one. My number 4 was ham, of course. Number 3, gotta have the cornbread, Jiffy hot water. We gotta have the cornbread. And number 2, caramel cake. I gotta include the dessert, and that's my favorite dessert. I gotta have it for Thanksgiving. So I got to have that. Now, number 1, and I'm pretty sure everybody is watching this. Black people, I know, trust me, we all probably gonna have it on there. You gotta have the macaroni and cheese. Number 1, mac and cheese. Come on. Mac and cheese is one of those few sides that can take up all the plate or half of the plate, and we're not going to care about it. But we're also going to ask who's making the macaroni and cheese, because if you're not verified with it's a certain, now if you come from a family that cooks, everybody know how to cook macaroni and cheese, cool, so I ain't got nothing to worry about. But when you go to family functions and family Thanksgiving, you know who made the macaroni and cheese, and once you know who made it, that's when you're gonna try it. But it's always on the plate. Macaroni and cheese is always there. It has to be there. Macaroni and cheese has to be there. It's just one of those things, and people love it. I mean, come on now. Some people, this is the only time they really eat it as much, but that's such a delicacy. Gotta have the macaroni and cheese, home baked in the oven, top crust, cheesy. Gotta have more than 3 cheeses. It's just great. So, of course, I had to go with it. Number one being macaroni and cheese. So, to recap my top 5 Friday for today of Thanksgiving dishes, number 5, dressing, chicken and dressing, turkey, whatever. 4, ham. 3, cornbread. 2, that caramel cake. And number 1, macaroni and cheese. Now, we're going to throw out some, honorable mentions out there. Yams, greens, potato salad. I really do like potato salad. That one almost made the list. I can understand all of that. Cabbage sometimes is there. All of that, I enjoy it. Trust me. I don't eat as much of that stuff as I do the ones that I put on there, and say that. And I'm not a big pie person. So sweet potato pie, pumpkin pie, lemon meringue pie, pecan pie, pecan pie, whatever we want to call it, all of that is not really my cup of tea. That's not really my cup of tea. So I can't really talk about that one. Peach cobbler, cool. I like peach cobbler. It is what it is, but I like caramel cake more. So that's just me. And if you don't like it, oh well, I don't care. If you eat the peas, the black eyed peas, anything like that on Thanksgiving, that's cool. But is it going on my plate? Not really. So, everybody, please comment below some of your favorite Thanksgiving dishes. Everybody's household is different. I just want to know what you guys eat on Thanksgiving. And do you even eat traditional Thanksgiving food? Or do you do barbecues? Do you do seafood? Do you do Chinese food? Whatever you do, what do you eat on Thanksgiving? Drop that in the comments below. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. New videos are coming from all of my new content, and I will be back next week with another episode of Top 5 Friday. You feel me?